spring edition of the Property Investor and Homebuyer Show took place in London in mid-April. With early visitor bookings tracking 15% up on the previous year, exhibitors arrived at the Excel Exhibition Centre eagerly anticipating a busy 2 days, and they weren't to be disappointed. As expected, it proved to be an incredibly successful 2 days for the country's leading residential property investment show, with both exhibitors and visitors praising the event.
We've been exhibiting for 18 years. I think the first one was in Olympia, and that's long before the internet really was working. We just keep on coming back. It's a well-organised show, it's well marketed, we get the right profile of person that we want to talk to, and it gives us an opportunity to showcase our business, which is predominantly based around the internet and not around any sort of physical presence. So twice a year, for 4 days of that year, we get a chance to meet people we want to meet face to face, and that's really valuable to me.
I came knowing there's going to be a wide range of exhibitors and speakers and stuff. I was quite focused on what I wanted to try and achieve out of it, and I've done that today. I've found who I needed to speak to, learnt a lot, certainly from the seminars, and got a couple of contacts to take away that hopefully I can do some business with.
Presented at Excel London since 2002, this show is firmly established as the gold standard event for the property sector. It is an exhibition that brings together thousands of investors, home buyers, landlords, agents and real estate professionals from the UK and across the world under one roof. And with a broad spectrum of at-show only exclusive deals available, it's no surprise that so many serious buyers flock to the show to conduct business face to face.
This show has met my expectations. I've been coming for over 10 years to this show. It's good to come in and see people I see quite regularly, see what's new, see new products are out there.
I got an invitation to come along and I thought, okay, I wasn't really sure what to expect, but I've been delighted. It's really been worth my while, and I'll definitely be coming next year. You know, I've gotten a good few things. I went to a lot of the seminars. I've been to a lot of the seminars, and I've got another one in 10 minutes.
There is no disputing the fact that UK property has enjoyed a very buoyant couple of years. But the good news hasn't been restricted to the South East. It extends to other regions too, with the North in general and Manchester and Scotland in particular attracting southern-based buyers in large numbers.
We typically deal with property up in the northwest, or outside of London and the south, and historically at the other shows we've found many people looking to invest in the south. There's been a definite change at this show. Very few people looking to invest in the south, and many open-minded to where they invest just to get the best returns. So it's been the best show for us definitely so far.
So we exhibited here 4 times in the last 10 years. We stopped actually because we focused on outside of the UK, so we focused on clients based in the Middle East and the Far East. But we've come back this year due to the changes in the new pension regulations, as we thought it would be a very kind of busy year to come, and to see what the new appetite is for buy-to-let in the UK. And I think based on the traction we've had so far today that we would be back probably in October.
The international element of the show always attracts property from across the world. April's participants, including a mix of regulars from countries such as the United States and Spain, exhibiting alongside debutantes from Austria, the Philippines, Malaysia, Dubai and Nigeria. And of particular relevance to companies considering taking part in future shows will, of course, be the thoughts of this year's participants.
We've never exhibited here before, so this is our first time at one of these types of events. And so far, so good. We've seen a pretty high foot flow. We've registered some decent clients. So as it stands at the moment, yes, it's been really worthwhile so far. Everything that we've sort of pre-organised has been here for us. Everybody's been extremely helpful, especially because it is our first time, so there's a lot of hand-holding. But so far, no complaints, all good. I think from what we've seen today, I think we might set our stall out a little different, because obviously we've seen quite a few people bring some big items to pull the people in. So we might set our stall out a little different, but so far so good. So yeah, I would see that we can come again.
Well, for us it's a great opportunity to meet a lot of our borrowers. You know, we distribute a lot of our products through brokers, so we don't always interact heavily with clients. So it's great to meet landlords, meet investors, find out the issues that they're facing, what trends you're seeing. And for us it's a good opportunity to absorb a little bit of what's happening on the front line of the market, as well as building relationships with other exhibitors, and sometimes there's some good corporate affinities that come out of the back of that. But yeah, no, it's quite helpful in influencing trends and things like that.
One of the biggest challenges with our business is trust and credibility. So for me, it's about coming here, meeting people face to face and explaining exactly what we do. Because the product sometimes appears to be too good to be true, because the net yields are so high and the prices are so low, people think naturally, oh, I'm not too sure about this. Who is this guy? Who is this company? They're just working in some office somewhere in a bedroom. Well, we want to come down here, meet people face to face, show them a real business, getting people. We've got people over from the States who buy and rehab the homes, and they can meet them face to face and see what the real story is. So we're here to engage with people. That's all.
There's a good footfall. It's always nice when the gates go up at the beginning of the show to see a queue of people waiting to come in, and you know, it's quite informal. So people are quite happy just to stop and chat, and if it's not of interest, fine. You know, that's never a problem.
Complementing the property specialists, companies offering legal, tax, currency exchange and specialist finance are also on hand to guide and advise. This show presents the largest and most comprehensive seminar programme of any UK property event, and many sessions were offering standing room only before the doors opened. An element that certainly captured visitor attention and participation this time was the increased number of panel debate sessions. Covering topics such as crowdfunding, auctions and due diligence, these highly interactive sessions proved a big hit with the panellists and audience alike, and will feature again at future events.
The seminar was important for us because we're always questioning our current financing, how that's changing, legislation changes which we covered today, which was quite good. And also it's always good to meet other professionals and, you know, have a chat about the market, because it is difficult to meet other professionals just in general life. And there's a wider range of seminars we can attend. Obviously we're not going to do them all, but there are some that are very specific and useful to us. We'll be looking around the exhibitors a bit later on, and for sure we'll be coming back tomorrow, yeah.
We hope to see even more of you when the show returns to Excel later this year. To learn more about it, please get in touch.